Alrighty, so we're just testing out the DJI Action 6 camera, and I've got it linked up with the DJI Mic 2. So we're just going to do a little loop from Corowa to over to Yarrawong, go through Bundalong and then back to Corowa. I had a little bit of a test on it yesterday, and what I'm trying to dial in at the moment is just the microphone settings. So you're happy with the camera settings I've got it on? I've just got to dial in the microphone volumes and all that sort of thing, and just battling a touch with the wind noise. But it could actually be my helmet, because it's a bit of a noisy helmet. Just thought I'd get out before it gets too hot. It's 7:41 in the morning and we're at 23 degrees. Yesterday I went for a ride I started the ride at 9:30. It was 33 degrees already, and we got to a top of our weather station at home said 45 yesterday. That was about 2 o'clock, I believe. So I thought I'd get out before it gets too hot. 23 is a nice temperature. So I'm riding the FJR1300. I've gone from the Harley Sportster to this, and the main reason was just a comfortable ride. The panniers on the FJR, they're so handy. I know you can get them on the Sportster as well, but I just don't like the look of it on the Sportster. They really stick out too far for it's just small Harley sort of thing. So and the fuel range. So with the Sportster, I put a bigger tank on it, a 17 litre tank, and I could get 200 kilometres to the tank, where this thing get 350, possibly 400 if I wanted to push it. But I don't really feel like running out of fuel, so it's just good to be able to go for a day's ride and not have to worry about fueling up. Right, so we're just heading into my whaler now. It's pretty busy here. It's a long weekend, so everyone's up here camping and all that sort of stuff. Nice little spot, but it's very, very busy on the holiday period. The caravan park up here on the right, and over Christmas time, where this fence is, the cars normally line the whole way on the grass here. And it's bumper to bumper in there on the caravan park. Still pretty busy there, but not as busy as it normally is. Look at the boat ramp out to the left. On the left here you got the steam train in Turtle Park. It's a good park, it's pretty relatively new. Right on the lake there, the kids love it. Have a little water area and slides and all that sort of stuff. Being right on the lake too, it's pretty cool. We're just heading up over the bridge now. The lake here, Lake Mawela, is sort of the main attraction why everyone comes up here. Skiing and fishing and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty impressive when they drain this lake. To do a bit of weed control, they do it every couple of years sort of thing. They drop the lake right down, and you can see the original sort of river running through. At the moment she's chock-a-block. Gets pretty busy out on the water there once everyone gets out there with their ski boats and that. This is the main street of Yarrawonga, and during the day, on long weekends and all that, it's bumper to bumper traffic, so pretty lucky now. It's not too bad. So the worst thing about this main street is all the pedestrian crossings. When you get to a roundabout, you've got a pedestrian crossing before the roundabout, and then straight away after it as well, and it can be quite dangerous. Watch out for this dickhead. It can be a little bit dangerous if you're not really paying attention when it's busy too, because you're heading out of the roundabout, and then there's a pedestrian crossing here, and you stop. The person behind you's not concentrating, they run up the back of you. Not to mention the 500,000 signs, all plastered on the road here. Always think to myself that Yarrawonga Main Street is where they test out a sign. They think, yep, we've got a new sign, let's bang it in the main street of Yarrawonga and see how it goes. There's that many frickin' signs, you wouldn't know what you are and aren't allowed to do. We're very lucky then. All the shops are still closed at the minute. It's a public holiday as well, so it wasn't too busy. Anywhere near a river or a lake up in the country on a long weekend, just gets busy. Everyone wants to escape Melbourne and all that, and they all come up here, and that's the main reason we moved up probably about 8 years ago now. We used to live down in Melbourne, and we'd always come up here to visit the in-laws, and we used to hate going home, so we sold everything and moved up here. It's been the best decision we've made so far. It's good to raise kids up here. It's nice to know everyone. Get away from the rat race of Melbourne. So we'll shoot up this road for about 10 minutes and then we'll be in Bundalong. So we're just coming into Bundalong now, probably, I guess, 10 minutes from Yarrawonga. Another good little spot to stay that it's not too close to Yarrawonga, but you can still pop in there for lunch and dinners and do whatever activities. Just a little bit more out of town, so it's a little bit quieter, but yeah, like I said, on the long weekends and all that, everywhere's busy, but seems like a good little spot, pretty popular. There's not a whole lot here. There's a Bundalong Tavern up here on the right around this bend, and you got a little servo there on the left, so he'd make an absolute killing on the holiday period with everyone up here with their boats getting fuel and all that sort of stuff. So that's the good thing about when it does get busy, it's good with a little town, so get a burst of money sort of thing. So yeah, got the Bundalong Tavern here on the right. I've not been in there, but looks like they've got some cabins and all that you can stay at. People free camp along the fence here. I'm sure there's spots in there to put your caravan as well. But they have like the rodeo and all that sort of stuff there every now and then. Seems pretty popular. So the next town that we'll go through will be Rutherglen, and I guess that's probably about 25 minutes away sort of thing, maybe half an hour. Fine balance between the wind noise and being able to get a bit of noise from the bike. You don't want it dead silent and only hear my voice, because Jesus Christ, I don't even want to listen to that. We're just heading into the town of Rutherglen. Nice little town, this one. I like this one. Nice little row of shops here. Good places to eat. Nice wineries around, cellar doors and all that sort of stuff. If you're into that. It's just a nice old style town in the main street there. Yeah, it's nice with all the original sort of shop fronts and all that. Looks pretty cool, I reckon. Modern buildings and houses don't really do much for me. Just heading into Waganya now. I'm going to pass Uncle Toby's. Uncle Toby's out on the right there. And then just up here on the right, there's Children's Park and a pump track for the kids to take their scooters and bikes on. Pretty good to get stuff like that in a little town. Kids something to do. Head up around the roundabout, cross over the John Ford Bridge and into Corowa. Main street to Corowa. So that'll finish up our ride for today. Hopefully next time I'm out with a couple other bikes. Head out to some different places. Thanks for watching.